was the start of more tests, scary diagnoses, treatment plans, and 6 months of what could have been the worst 6 months of my life that actually turned into the best 6 months of my life. But it wasn't all toxic positivity. It's not all unicorns and rainbows. There was a book that I read many decades ago, ironically called Tuesdays with Morrie. And there's a section in that book where he speaks about honoring and acknowledging the bad stuff. Because we can't live in denial of the bad stuff, but we don't want it to be all-consuming. My mother was diagnosed with terminal cancer. The dog died of pancreatic cancer. I had my diagnosis. I was going through a horrible divorce and I had 3 little kids to raise. And that sounds pretty scary. And I wanted to be strong, although I'll tell you, that's really hard to do all day long. So every morning I got up and I would crawl into my shower and I would sit on the shower floor and I would let the water just run down my head and I would do what most of us would probably have done. I thought to myself, why me? What did I do to deserve this? And after 20 minutes, because water is really expensive if you stay in the shower all day, I got up, I got out, I toweled off, I put my underwear on the right way, and I decided to spend the next 23 hours and 40 minutes kicking the crap out of cancer. It was time for me to actually test my neuroplasticity. Because what you say out loud, your brain believes. I had to get out of this space of negativity into one of positivity to overcome one of the most challenging times of my life with what's normally a pretty scary diagnosis. And there were 3 tenets that I used to get me through that, quite frankly, all of you can use today regardless of the adversity. Just replace the word cancer with whatever challenge you are currently facing. 3 keys to rewire your brain.